It is a lot of people love too much and love to see them very closely for the same greatest nature lovers, or to have to admit that there is a right time and time for these meetings who would like to open the door and see a huge snake in their backyard. Would you know how to react if you found the bear stirring in your refrigerator? Is this and bizarre situations are more common than we imagine that, for our luck, sometimes these moments are recorded for us to be able to check the best stories. Gecko and snakes, and everyone has heard a gecko, indoors are so common that many people already consider them residents of the residence that no longer surprise the owners of the house unless a fight intense is happening between a small snake and two huge geckos. We realize that a gecko is having problems with the invading snake, and whenever its companion tries to approach to help, the situation seems to get each other more intense. The owners of the house continue to record the scene for some time, but still, we do not know how this battle ended. Freshing up and sometimes left a pool alone makes you take the risk of seeing a family of bears refreshing up inside. Maybe at first it's a little scary to find several bears in your backyard. But if you stay calm and keep looking for a few more seconds, persevere, and it's very cute to see these furry having fun in the pool. You probably won't be able to play with it without hurt more, and Fair will definitely have a great afternoon in your pool. Quenching the thirst of this elephant came only for a quick and well-manicured visit. As two people cool off in the pool, the animal approached calmly, drinking some water, and drove away without disturbing anyone. You can tell that the people in the pool were amazed to see that huge elephant so close to them. Deer in the room, how you would react if you entered without your living room and vice a pair of horn exertating on your things. The owner of this house even turned on the camera to record the deer and approached very slowly to pick up the animal in the act, but only this minimum movement was enough to scare the furry that ran without saying goodbye to the owner of the house. However, before managing to escape, the deer took a fall in the pool. Kangaroo attacking the door. You hear someone releasing the door, is a little scared, and decides to sneak look at what is happening, ready to call the police. But when you get there, you find that the culprit for the noise is a huge kangaroo. Do not know why that marsupial was insisting so much to enter the house, but it is very visible that the kangaroo was impatient, so it is better not to open the door to this enraged visitor. Curious reptile, you're looking out the window of your house and suddenly a small alligator puts the snout on the glass. Like, this is not so surprising that the owner of the house even recorded an event showing the small reptile hanging outside in greater tranquility, and the alligator does not seem to be bothered even when the boy goes out. See the very This family was quite desperate when they noticed this little bear approaching their house, but not for the reason you imagine. The animal came to steal the barbecue, what they were preparing. As much as the family tried everything to chase away the food thief, Porto did not seem interested in leaving after all, who would dispense a free steak in one. Number 14, deer scared the deer for sure, as I will only be inside your house if it entered by mistake. So if you find this animal in your living room, there is no reason to be irritated or to panic. After all, that it will be harmless, and all you need to do is show him the exit. But this video deer was so scared, with alarm ringing and the lanterns on top, it was impossible to get it out of there, and apparently a lot of windows were broken until the problem was solved. Snakes has no arms, so they could not knock on your door. Right, good. This video will make you rethink about it when the housewife realized this dangerous visit needed to even call help to get the snake safely. And the video shows that this was not an easy job, but at least it seems that everything ended well after you managed to attach the pussy inside the bag. In the chicken coop after they usually attack chicken creations and some other smaller animals. And that is why this breeder must have been very surprised when he went to check out what happened in the hen house and realized that a smart fox was hidden among the chickens, and oddly enough, it seems they did not seem to be uncomfortable with the presence of this unusual visitor. We do not know if the owner of the chicken co-op took the fox from the law or not, but certainly this would be the safest option for the chickens. The boy was very scared when he opened the door and came face to face with the bear, and his surprise made the next bear escape too. But with the camera on, the owner of the house decides to go after the bone and get it filming the exact moment when the big guy stops on the side of his yard just to do a lot of poop is not the kind of visit you would like to receive, and your house is not even. Surprise visit. Having cameras indoors is a good way to keep safe, to know when someone robbed you, and if you are lucky, also a great opportunity to record unique moments. For example, if it were not for the security cameras, we would never have seen this curious bear explore the interior of this house in an investigation so dedicated that he even managed to open the refrigerator. The case is very funny. The impressive, but we hope the bear would have left when the owners of the house returned. Invasion of raccoon are known as very intelligent animals, so must be difficult to convince one of them to leave his house, and that must be why this guy had a lot of work to scare away a group of raccoons that he found the boy looking a little scared at first, but the furry one still seemed more in favor, and he that helped the lad to keep order and then was guiding the animals out one by one my friend is so much work, he probably won't forget the open door of new. Another house was also visited by an alligator, but this time things got a little more scary. The security camera recorded the moment when a couple was enjoying the pool without them noticing. An alligator approached the water. The reptile quickly entered and drove away the two, causing a lot of panic in the house, and then he is left alone swimming in the pool. And these stories are funny to tell friends after more must have been very scary at the time. It is not even you have experienced a similar situation. Any mysterious animal has already invaded your house. Comment in the comments, and until the next video, and there.